Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Monday, February 18th. And this week, definitely a much quieter week than what we've seen, but nonetheless, we're still going to have some winter weather. We expect dry and cold conditions. In fact, tonight with the fresh snow cover, high pressure system moving overhead, we could see temperatures in the single digits above to single digits below zero tonight. So a very cold night tonight. Our next chance of snow will come on Wednesday, Tuesday night into Wednesday. Right now, maybe an inch to 2 inches, maybe 3 as you get further north, but this doesn't look like a big system. We may have a more significant storm here later this weekend, Saturday night, but especially into Sunday. But right now we'd be on the warm side of that, and we'll have to watch the track of that storm. But we could see around a half to 2/3 of an inch of rainfall with a lot of melting snow. But again, further north and not that much farther north, there could be some very heavy snows. So that's something we'll keep an eye on here this week. Temperatures out there this morning, mainly in the teens across the area. Low 20s across southeast lower Michigan. You can see Blissfield and Marlette. Looks like their weather computers are actually powered off right now, so we'll see if we can get those going here later this morning. And if we look at it on the satellite view, you can see the system with the moisture that moved through the area overnight, bringing just a little bit of snow showers even this morning. We picked up again about an inch of snow here in the Breckenridge area. But again, high pressure system is going to control our weather here over the next couple of days before our next system moves in. And again, with that high pressure system moving in overhead, lots of clear skies tonight. Winds will go very light to maybe even calm. And again, we'll see our temperatures really fall off here later on tonight into Tuesday morning. You can see that snow shower activities this morning beginning to really dissipate as drier air sinks in and eats away at this precipitation. And again, we'll see plenty of sunshine here later on this afternoon with temperatures on the cool side in the 20s. And again, that high pressure system with the cold air pouring into the state, again, will move off to the east with this low pressure system. Again, bringing us fair weather here over the next couple of days before we see a system across the southwestern states begin to get its act together. It'll eventually move into the Ohio Valley. And again, I think mainly snow across much of the area may end as a period of freezing rain across southeast lower Michigan. But again, we don't expect precipitation amounts to get too out of hand. Right now, total quantitative precipitation amounts will be probably under a quarter inch, around 1/10 to a quarter. And again, across mid-Michigan and north, it'll be mainly in the form of snowfall. And if we look at the overall precipitation here over the next 7 days, you can see a pretty fair amount of precipitation. Many areas between about 6 to 9/10 of an inch of rain equivalent here. Much of this will be in the form of snow at midweek, but more in the way of rainfall as we head into the weekend. And again, as far as snowfall, I think this is a little bit overdone across the southeast, maybe an inch or two, maybe 3 inches as you get up into mid-Michigan through the middle of the week. And then that significant snow, this will be mainly for the weekend. And again, that's going to bring a lot of heavy snow to the UP, northern Wisconsin, and central and southern Minnesota. Right now, Minneapolis, St. Paul, looks like you could be right under the gun for a lot of snowfall here over the next 7 days. As far as the Canadian model, you can see a pretty good amount of 6 to 10 inches of snow for northern lower Michigan, the UP back into portions of Iowa. Again, this yellow line represents the European model. From there north is where they've got the heaviest snow. So I think we'll side more towards the heavier snow being well off to the north of our area with just, again, minor amounts as you get into southern lower Michigan with maybe a couple of inches. And again, we'll watch that storm over the weekend. If it were to shift farther south, you can see why we could get heavy snow. But right now, the best bet is we'd be on the warm side with temperatures climbing perhaps into the 40s with a pretty good amount of rainfall. And as far as what does the in-house computer show, the MAC forecast model, you can see it shows about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of precipitation, mainly in the form of snow here. That'd be about 1 to 2 inches of snow. And then you can see the depiction of the rainfall here as we get into very late Saturday, but especially for Sunday. And you can see the white line shows how much snow on the ground. You can see how it shows the melting process taking place over the weekend, taking us down to just a couple of inches. But you can see all the zags here. That actually shows an indication of maybe some mixed precipitation with some snow and freezing rain that could keep our precipitation or our snow cover in place once we get past the storm. But you can see a lot of melting and a lot of rain may take place as we get into the weekend. And again, we'll have to watch that storm track here over the next several days. As far as my forecast, Temperatures mainly in the 20s today. You can see we plunged down close to 0 degrees tonight. Plenty of sunshine today and tomorrow, and then we'll see anywhere from a trace to a couple of inches of snow on Wednesday. Again, we'll keep an eye on that just to make sure it doesn't get a little bit stronger than the models indicate. Temperatures warming up in the low 30s with mid 30s for Thursday and Friday with a good deal of sunshine. So overall, this week looks pretty good out there weather-wise for the area. No school issues right now as it looks. Again, we'll keep an eye on Wednesday, but again, I think things will be pretty decent this week. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, a great work week, and 73s to all.